The oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between UConn and Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold? Jesus Sucre is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Pena. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do at 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Anaheim. First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
That's not something you see every day. The catcher was focused on framing a pitch to get the called strike, which he got, but he forgot to close his glove on it, and a passed ball is the result.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And not in time as the run scores. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 2-pitch. As it caught the inside corner. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Now to the plate, D. Gordon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner goes for second. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Now the tag is there, and they get him trying to advance to third. And that's some great hustle behind the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitcher.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready with the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for UConn, left fielder.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And at shortstop, Brandon Crawford, I call him the magic man. He can pick it. You ever seen him catch a ball through his legs? Yeah, he'll do that in the game every now and then. He's really turned himself into a complete player, particularly the Gold Glove defense doesn't hurt.
Now the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6.
Here's Daniel Nava now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Decker.
Into the box, Jeff Decker. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Matt
reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Schaefer backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 8. Catcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are, and this guy's a good hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Sucre is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Catcher.
Now at the plate, Lance McCullers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Ducks lead this one 2-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Logan Schaefer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 33.
So striding in, Eddie Butler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ozuna over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe.
Striding in once again, Joe Random. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double, the second.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sucre. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit to first. Another chance. Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And there's out number 2.
The left fielder,
here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. First delivery to him on the way. Francisco Pena is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mario Mendoza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting. Third baseman
Ramon Flores is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Daniel Nava now. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jeff Decker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
This is when he's at his best. Two runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Into the box now, D. Gordon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
D. Gordon.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Random comes up with it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The shortstop.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Here it comes. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3. Stepping in, Logan Schaefer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Schaefer.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Logan Schaefer becomes the first out of the inning. Eddie Butler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2-0 now.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, first baseman, Joe Random.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. First pitch on its way.
Right fielder.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no run. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now a bunt attempt here. Random fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 43. Lance
at the plate. Lance McCullers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he pops up the bunt attempt. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Random has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2. Pitch on the way. It's bunted into the air, and the catch is made to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Pena. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Francisco
takes a knee-high fastball. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Francisco Pena goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here now to hit is Ramon Flores. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cruz moving to his left. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Nava. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Jeff Decker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Ducks are out in front 2-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far.
Center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sucre ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as the lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Left fielder number 23.
Ready once again. Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Sucre waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Logan Schaefer.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Yonder Alonso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready on 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Riding in once again, Jesus Sucre. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this. Jose Torres gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brandon Crawford.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Random gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Random scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Random is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Pena, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line hard to center field. Blackman is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder,
digging in once again, Mario Mendoza. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Gordon is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Third baseman, Ramon Flores.
Foul back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Carter Capps. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a bunt attempt here. Random takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 19.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a bunt attempt here. Random fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another.
Leading off for the Yetis.
Justin Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Justin Wilson.
It's swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Jeff Decker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Logan Schaefer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. Cruz over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Again, it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a 1-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Eddie Butler takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned.